Hello Libra, welcome to Twisted Tarot. My name is Shelby and I'll be doing a reading for the month of April for you. It's a general reading, so particular themes like money or love may not come up, but we'll see if something does. And I will be doing a quick review of January, February, and March for you. I had every intention of doing readings every month when I started this channel, but my schedule has not allowed it. Moving forward, I will be putting out as many videos as I can, so if you can like and subscribe, I will show up on your algorithm. I'm going to be doing lots of cards today, including oracles and tarot, so I'll leave a list of all the cards in the description box. I'm also going to leave a link to get your free natal chart done. So if this does not resonate with you as a Libra Sun, check out what you are under Moon, Rising, or Venus, and those readings might work out for you better. While I'm shuffling the cards, Libra, go ahead and think about why you're here. Why are you watching, tarot readings on YouTube? There's got to be a reason. I do not believe that time or space affects this. This is a psychic space. So go ahead and think about why you're here while I'm shuffling. Okay, Libra, month of April. It's the main theme for Libra in April. What's the story here? Okay, the card at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. That is giving us our general theme for the reading. And this one we will look at later. This will be a twist or a surprise, or it might confirm everything that's going on here. So Six of Swords talks about moving from trouble into less trouble, from rocky times into more smoother times. It could talk about physical travel, but more so it's a state of mind, moving from trouble to less trouble. So let's combine that with the two Lenormand cards. We have whips and we have lilies. Whip talks about fast action, a fast decision. It could be cyclical. It could be something that you have to work at to really get the results. But, think of a whip. It's fast. It cuts. And lilies has to do with legacy, maturity, going through life and always knowing that there's, a chance to learn every step of the way. So if I combine these with the Six of Swords, it's kind of easy to make the connection. Cutting away something negative in order to maintain, your good state of mind, and that totally goes along with the Six of Swords. So let's see what comes up here. Maybe it'll identify what you're cutting out and what you're moving towards. So this is you right now, and your current state is obviously affected by the past. So we will look at the last 3 months to see if it connects with this card. The Queen of Swords does not put up with bullshit. She seeks truth. She can tell whenever people are shady. She's been through a lot. The Queen of Swords is a lot like the Lilies card. Experience, depicts knowledge. But yeah, as far as like the queens go, she's probably like the least one who you can take advantage of. So this is you in your current state. And if we look at the cards I pulled for you in January, February, and March, you had a lot going on at the beginning of the year. January was great. Nine of Cups is the feeling of abundance. In February, we had the Devil. Now, the Devil could mean that you were facing parts of your personality that were holding you back. There could have been something in excess. There could have even been some issues around your religious beliefs. And then in March, the Death card. I love the Death card because it means something is ending and making room for something new. So if these cards led to the Queen of Swords, it looks like you've done some major change in the last 3 months. And then April, we have another nine of Pentacles, similar to the Nine of Cups. This is a card of abundance, but it also talks about independent wealth. So maybe something will come up in the rest of the reading that will indicate this. What is around you right now? So this is the energy surrounding you. It could be people, it could be the environment. Six of Cups talks about nostalgia, memories, family, the good old times. This could also be people from your past. So apply that how it fits. What is coming towards you? King of Cups. Now, this could be a person, but it could also just be the general energy. King of Cups is like my Keanu Reeves card. It's someone we follow because we love him. He's empathetic, he's charming, but not charming in a way that is shady. Good decision maker, very aware of people's different situations. Also creative energy. So if this is a person coming towards you, they would have those attributes. If this is energy coming towards you, then it's Cups is creative, it's emotional, it allows for growth. So keep that in mind. Ooh, nice. 2 kings. So this is your potential outcome for this narrative. King of Pentacles. Very successful, very protective. The difference between the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles is a little bit unemotional. Could be considered a little bit cold. Makes very logical decisions. The King of Cups makes decisions from their heart. But both are energies of leadership, making good decisions. People are looking up to you. Very interesting. So this whole reading so far is giving me vibes that you're in a leadership position of some kind. This card showing up, this is going to resonate for some of you, but not all of you. You may work with younger people. So let's see if we can get more clarification on what this story is about. Queen of Swords as Libra right now. Why is that here? Oops. Why is Queen of Swords showing up as Libra? Okay, this might have something to do with you balancing out the parts of your own personality. Judgment is judgment. You're making a judgment call. You're making a decision. This usually has to do with endings or changes. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles is a lot like the King of Pentacles, very logical, good leadership qualities, very earthy. And then the King of Wands is very passionate, charming, action-oriented. So these are kind of opposite energies. The Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. The King of Wands has his head in the clouds. And then the Queen of Swords is the most logical queen. So it looks like in the last 3 months, whatever has been happening, you found balance between these two energies within yourself, and you're sitting in this very logical, very powerful kind of mindset. Interesting. Okay, let's look at the Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups in Libra's environs? What is this about? Are these people? Is this just the energy? Why is the Six of Cups here? Okay, we have the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands talk about burden, overworking, the need to delegate. You might be taking on too much. And again, if you're working with young people or this youthful type of energy, it might even be like your family, because this has to do with legacy and memories as well. But there's a lot going on, and it's stressing you out for sure. So when we look at this one, Eight of Cups is moving away from, it's a lot like the Six of Cups. It's moving away from trouble into more peaceful times. The difference is this is more emotional. This is more your mental health, your thoughts. So something in your environment right now is making you consider taking better care of yourself, going inward, cutting out some of the stress. So King of Cups is what is coming towards you. Let's get clarification on that. Okay. Tradition, empowerment, personal power. You have two major arcanas, the Emperor and the Hierophant. The Emperor embodies all four kings in the tarot. Very powerful manifester. And the Hierophant talks about tradition, institutions, leadership, teaching and learning, this sort of thing. And the Knight of Wands is, similar to the King of Wands in that he's an action taker, he's charming, he's passionate, fast talker, this sort of thing. So how these relate to the King of Cups, these three, like if I put these together, it kind of equals the King of Cups. We've got the tradition, we've got the passion, we've got the power and the ability to create. If you're seeing something else here, by all means take it. Whenever I read tarot, I talk about the general meanings of the cards as well, so that if I'm not getting that story for you, you might be able to pull it out yourself. King of Pentacles as the potential outcome. Why do we have that? Got a lot of court cards. There might be a lot of people in your situation here. Okay, one more. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Okay, you're going to have the energy to take on something new. The Four of Swords is rest, recuperation, finally being able to like take your boots off, let your shoulders, swag down, let your hair down. This is very much a recovery card. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. He is a slow-moving knight, but he will eventually become the King of Pentacles. He's very meticulous. He knows how to make decisions. He can see what's coming, but he doesn't move too fast. And the Page of Wands is a student, somebody who's trying something new, has the confidence and inspiration and excitement to do scary things sometimes. So yeah, this makes sense to me in the sense that this rest, this inspiration, and this knowledge is putting you in this type of energy in the very near future by the end of April. So let's see what our twist card says. Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands talks about new beginnings, new creative inspiration, and growth. You can see there's little leaves growing off this here wand. It can also talk about passionate energy. Now, this reading If it's not about work, it's about some sort of social circle that you're in. But definitely movement from trouble into less trouble. Something is going to be learned that is going to give you more confidence and more energy. And it looks like some baggage is being cut, or some issues are being cut away from other people. I'll pull a few more cards to see if we can bring this all home. I have the Citadel oracles here. Need a couple more cards for Libra. A couple more cards for Libra, please. Okay, we have the Enchanter, Deception and Trickery. And then we have the Assassin, Ruthlessness and Conviction. I don't know, I find these cards are very similar to each other, which is interesting. This one looks a lot like an ace, like New Beginnings. And this one reminds me of the Death card. Now, if I try to apply these to the rest of your reading, I definitely see that a change is taking place, and you're moving into more positive atmosphere. But this one is a little weird. The Deception and the Trickery. I didn't actually get any sort of that sort of energy, with the exception of here with what surrounds you. There's definitely some stress with energy around people, so that might make sense to you. One more card from the Folklore Oracle deck. Magic words. What are you speaking into being? So Libra, I hope this reading resonated with you. If you could pull a legit story from this that I didn't hit on, please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the style of reading, I hope you will subscribe and like, and hopefully we'll see you again. Thank you.